Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Minecraft series. I'm pretty sure this is episode 5. In the last episode, we built these farms down here, and they've been working pretty well. I built this because there was an enderman down here that stole the step, and I killed it. Sadly, it didn't give me an ender pearl. But it's been working pretty well. I've been AFKing a little bit for the farms. Don't mind the diamonds in my inventory. I got those from the chest in the mine. We're going to do something with them in a minute. But we've almost got 2 full stacks of sugarcane, so this one's been working pretty well. This one's been doing really well. I've got a lot of bamboo, and then we have quite a few, did not mean to place that, we've got quite a few pumpkins and melons. I crafted all of these up, that way it wasn't just filling the chest, but we've got quite a few of all that too. And then the farms up above have been doing pretty well. The ones that I don't think there's a way to do an automatic farm for, well, there is, but it requires villagers, which we're going to do today. Not farms, but we're going to work with villagers. But the carrots and wheat and everything's been doing pretty well. A lot of the wheat's been going to feeding animals. I'm working on getting the cow population back up again after the last episode. But we have a lot of carrots, a lot of potatoes, not as many as carrots, but still a lot. Lots of beetroot seeds and quite a few beetroots. So when we actually get to villager trading, we'll have a lot of stuff to work with. Unfortunately, I don't think for a while I will be worrying about bringing down the price of the villagers trades. Just because that's a decent amount of work, and it also requires potions, which I do not have access to quite yet. I will hopefully, in between this episode and the next one, have access to potions, because I'm going to be doing a lot of nether exploring and stuff off camera to work on getting a fortress discovered so that we can do the end fight in the next episode, hopefully. So there's going to be a lot of off-camera work, which means the next episode may be a bit further away than just a week. It just kind of depends on how lucky I am. But yeah. So, we also did the enchantment table, which we are going to be enchanting another pickaxe today because I got up to level 30 again. And this one's not the greatest, and I really want fortune. So, we'll get to that. But for what we're going to be doing today, right after the enchanting, is we're going to be getting the villager area set up, which I dug all this out off camera. You saw me working on it a little bit if you saw the video announcing the Q&A. I can't remember what day that was uploaded, but I was working on digging this out in that video. I've got a section for every single type of villager. We're going to have 6 of each type, at least to start with. And then we just have this one going down for the last because there's an uneven number of villagers. And through here, there's a zombie somewhere. But through here, I'm going to have a room where the villagers will live and breed. And then we'll bring them out and put them in various areas. But the first thing we have to do is actually make this area look good and not just stone. So, I'm going to be doing all that off camera. I don't think there'll be a time lapse for it, but we'll see. There probably won't be. And I'm trying to decide exactly how I want to design this too. I really like stripped wood. If you can't tell from the house, there's a lot of stripped wood used already. But I really like the stripped wood, so I think what I'm going to do for this is for the floor, the middle will be like stripped oak wood, and it'll go to here and then split off into a 4-way thing, and then repeat that pattern all the way down. And then the edges will probably be dark oak wood, and then I think the border along here, and then going up on each corner will also be dark oak, and then the rest of it will be filled in with oak planks. That's kind of the plan right now. I'll start on it and see how it looks, and if it looks good, I'll keep going with it, and if it doesn't look good, I will figure something else out. So yeah. Oh. Okay, sorry for that weird cut, everybody. My power went out while recording that clip, and I have no clue where the clip actually leaves off. So I'm picking it back up a few minutes later. The power only went out for like a second, just long enough to turn everything off, which is really annoying. But luckily the file saved. So that's a good thing. It's turning night, so I'm trying to sleep before I continue too much. But what I did in the last clip, if it's unusable, or if it cut off earlier than I thought it did, it's pretty much I explained how I want to do down here. I won't re-explain it, I'll just show you when it's done. But I think it cut off right before I started crafting another pickaxe. So we're just going to pick up right back where that was, and if it cut off earlier than I thought it did, I will... Well, you'll have seen another clip of me explaining everything again and what happened and all that. So I'll only figure that out when I'm editing the video. So yeah, we're just gonna continue like nothing ever happened. Oh, I forgot that I had all that in there. Alright, but yeah, so like I was saying in the previous clip, I want to enchant another pickaxe while I have 30 levels. I'm hoping to get Fortune 3. If not, I guess that's okay, but, well, that's Fortune 2. That's not exactly what I was hoping for, but... Oh, no, wrong button. Okay, that's not great at all. Okay, so we'll just save that pickaxe, and I'll put the diamonds in there. And we will continue trying to enchant later on. Because with the new villager thing that we're going to be setting up, we will be able to trade with villagers and level up quite fast because of the trading. So yeah. And sorry if this clip's really weird, I'm just kind of still disoriented from the power suddenly going out, trying to figure out exactly where I was. I watched the clip, but it saved really weirdly, so I can't actually, like, fast forward the clip or really see how big the file size is. I can just sit here and watch it, and it was like a 4-minute clip. I did watch through it, but it cut off at a really weird point, so I just don't know what happened. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead and I guess get to work on the villager trading area. I will not be showing a time-lapse or anything of it. I'm just going to do it and pick back up when it's done. And then we will be able to get to moving villagers. I'll probably have to go mining for a little bit of iron too to get some rails. I actually don't know how many I have left from last video where I used them for building the farms. I might as well go down here and check. I hope that I put them in here if I had any left. There's none in there. They'd probably be in this chest. So yeah, I've got 46 rails. I'll probably have to do a little bit of mining to get some more iron. I'll keep chipping away at the iron vein. Unfortunately, I'm not really able to... Well, I guess I could use the Fortune 2 pickaxe on the iron vein. And hope that... get a little bit out of it. So, we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do all that, and then pick it back up when I'm done. So, I will see you guys in just a second when I have everything ready for the villagers. Okay, everybody. It has been probably a couple weeks since the last clip. I've been really slacking off with getting this video finished. I'm not really too sure exactly why. It's just kind of one of those things that happen occasionally. So this is going to be a very short and probably weird episode, with the power outage thing happening in the first clip, and then now it being multiple weeks after the last clip was recorded, between that and this one. But I do want to show what I did get done. So if we go down here, I showed the unfinished product down here, but now we have the whole finished thing. I am storing the villagers that I'm breeding down here, and it looks like they are getting dangerously close to being able to escape whenever I break this block to get down there. So, I'll have to watch out for that. And we have a baby here waiting to grow up, and then we have 2 adults already in their stations. I have not gotten them actual work stations yet, but they are in here and ready to go for when I start doing that. I think this side's probably going to be the farmers, and then this side's going to be the librarians. And then we'll have different jobs for each of these little slots as we go down. I'm not sure if I'm going to worry about doing the whole infecting them to get lower prices thing. Since this is kind of technically a starter area, I think I might wait to do that until we have more villagers. Or not really more villagers, but, you know, the new villager area for our bigger base and all that. So, That'll probably wait, the actual infecting and everything, but for now, this is pretty good. And yeah. Not really sure exactly fully where to go with the rest of this episode because, you know, of how weird it's been. And I already know it's going to be a really short episode, so there probably isn't really much or many places to go with the episode from here. But I do want to say, it will be a probably good amount of time between this episode and the next one because in between I'm going to be doing everything that I need to prepare for the Ender Dragon fight. So that's trading, doing a little bit of enchanting. I'll be going through the Nether and getting stuff for the Eyes of Ender and all that. Hopefully I'll find a Nether fortress, and I'll probably show that on camera when that happens. But we saw before how difficult it was going to be to find a fortress because all that's around us is bastions. So that'll be an interesting little adventure. I probably won't have much of the adventure on camera, it'll just be, hey look, I found the fortress finally. And then that's it from there. But yeah, so lots is going to happen in between this episode and the next one, but the next episode I think I can guarantee will be the Ender Dragon fight. And I actually came up with an idea that I think I'm going to go with. I feel like one of the reasons why it's taken so long between this episode and the last one is because I'm putting way too much pressure on myself to finish the episodes within a certain time limit. That way I can get them out every week. But I think instead of trying to go for weekly videos, I'm just going to go for when the episode is done, it's done, and then I'll put it out. Instead of putting extra pressure on myself to finish it in a certain amount of time. But with that said, I think I'm going to start a second series on this world, which will be like a Minecraft mini-episode series. And that will probably be a weekly series where I just kind of give a little update on what's been going on in the world, and kind of just what I've been working on, and how the progress on the next episode is going. And in some of those episodes, I'll probably even work on little small projects. One of the ideas that I've had is doing a mini episode where I talk about just something and start taking down some of the villager houses, or I go around and start decorating some more of the area, like putting street lamps up by the pathway or something like that. But that's just one idea that I've had. That'll be something where I can easily do an episode of that every week while I work on the bigger episodes. So I think it could definitely help out the series a lot doing that. But let me know what you think about that in the comment section. I think I'm going to start doing that series, and then we'll see exactly how it goes. But yeah, that should hopefully be something that can keep episodes coming out. Anyway, with all that said though, I'm probably going to get back to work on getting ready for the Ender Dragon fight. I'm going to just continue breeding up some villagers, getting their workstations, getting their proper trades, and going through the Nether and finding what I need to find there. So I think I'm going to wrap up this episode here. Sorry it was a very short and weird episode with not too much progress. And I'd say that the villager area is decent progress because it was a lot of work to get this done. But it definitely isn't as much as I would like to have. So I don't know why this happens. You can see up there, if I look a certain direction, that just disappears. And that has been happening for a while now, so I don't really know what's going on with that. But yeah, so next time you see this world, we should be ready to fight the Ender Dragon. I should be a bit richer with resources, and everything should go smoothly from there. And after the Ender Dragon fight, we'll probably... I don't know if we'll do the end-busting thing in that episode, or if I will save it for the next episode. We'll have to see. But within the next couple episodes, we should have an Elytra, and we'll be able to start looking for a good area to start our big base. And we'll probably have a few episodes of finishing up this area. Because there are a few plans that I still have that I want to accomplish. And once all that's done, we'll be ready to fully move to the next thing. Which I think the next thing, instead of doing the mega base or next step in our base stuff, is I want to start my farming area, which will be over there. There's an ocean monument that is right, I think it's right above a geode. So, it's kind of a good spot for those two farms, and then I'm going to be building a bunch of other farms around it. So, that's kind of the plan for probably almost immediately after the end fight and Leech are gathering. But yeah, with all that said, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here, get it edited and thumbnail made, so that I can finally get it out, hopefully soon. I'm recording this on Friday, which means I think episode 7 of the SpongeBob series went out probably about half an hour ago from the time, it looks like. So this will hopefully be coming out on Tuesday, I think is the day I'll put it for. So, yeah. But I will continue to work on this world, and I'll start getting ready to do those mini episodes and make sure that I keep things going smoothly. But yeah, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. The next episode will be the Ender Dragon fight, so that will be the first Ender Dragon fight I have done in a series of Minecraft on the channel, other than the Hardcore series, but that was a live stream, so I don't really fully count that. I do need to get back into the Hardcore series. That was a big voice crack. I do need to get back into the Hardcore series, though. I missed doing that one. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you're not already subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. It would help out a lot. And also liking, commenting, things like that help out with channel interaction and algorithm YouTube stuff. So yeah, I will see you all, hopefully, in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.